United States meets so many extraordinary individuals.
Among the most impressive are those who earned the Medal of Honor, the highest accolade our country bestows upon a member of the armed services.
The Medal of Honor is awarded for bravery in combat to those who go above and beyond the call of duty,
risking their lives to save others, overcoming incredible odds, often making the ultimate sacrifice.
Of the estimated 40 million people who have served in the United States military since the Civil War, fewer than 4,000 have received the honor.
We salute these extraordinary Americans. We will never forget their sacrifices. We will always be inspired by their heroism.
Let's all come together to build a museum in their honor.
The National Medal of Honor Museum.
On a mission to inspire America.
Join the mission at mohmuseum.org.
Ladies and gentlemen, in honor of Salute to Service, we're paying tribute to our nation's greatest heroes. Please welcome 17 Medal of Honor recipients, the United States' highest and most prestigious military decoration. Sergeant First Class Sammy Davis. He defended his unit from an enemy attack with heavy artillery, and despite his inability to swim, used an air mattress to cross a river to save wounded men. Command Sergeant Major Bob Patterson. With his platoon pinned down by fire, Bob single-handedly attacked and destroyed 5 enemy bunkers while under fire. Lieutenant Mike Thornton. When he learned his senior advisor, Lieutenant Thomas Norris, had been hit, Mike risked heavy fire to take his wounded comrade to the shore and then swam out to sea with him until picked up by friendly forces. Colonel Bruce Crandall. During the fall of Yadrang, Bruce flew 22 helicopter missions to evacuate wounded soldiers and resupply those on the ground. Staff Sergeant Sal Junta. After he and his team were ambushed while on patrol in Afghanistan, Sal engaged the enemy and helped the wounded to cover, including the rescue of a comrade from capture by the enemy. Lieutenant Colonel Will Swenson. During an ambush in Afghanistan, Will coordinated his unit's defense and evacuation of the wounded and led a team to look for wounded comrades. Corporal Kyle Carpenter. When his unit came under attack in Afghanistan, Kyle shielded his comrades from the blast of an enemy grenade. Captain Flo Groberg. Flo tackled a suicide bomber that came dangerously close to the formation of his security patrol he was protecting. He was severely injured, but his quick thinking and action saved the lives of many of his comrades. Specialist 5th Class Jim McLuhan. He refused evacuation after he was wounded several times serving as combat medic, continuing to aid his wounded comrades and defending his unit's position. Sergeant Major Matt Williams. During the Battle of Shook Valley in Afghanistan, Matt braved enemy fire to rescue fellow soldiers and led a commando group in a counterattack. Sergeant Major Pat Payne. In the Kirkuk province of Iraq, Pat took part in a hostage rescue at an ISIS prison and cleared the area of the enemy. Master Sergeant Earl Plumley. When his unit's complex came under attack in Afghanistan, Earl took part in a counterattack and carried a wounded comrade to safety. Lieutenant Tommy Norris. Disguising himself as a fisherman, Tommy took part in the rescue of 2 downed pilots deep within enemy territory. Master Sergeant Jose Rodella. Despite being wounded by a rocket during an attack on his battalion in Vietnam, Jose assaulted and destroyed the rocket position and returned to his unit. Major Jim Taylor. He braved enemy bullets and exploding ammunition to rescue crews from damaged assault vehicles in Vietnam. Command Master Chief SEAL Britt Slavinsky. When his team's helicopter crashed during the Battle of Takurgar in Afghanistan, Britt defended their position for 14 hours until the team could be extracted. Colonel Roger Donlin. He directed defense of his camp during an engagement in Vietnam, including running through enemy fire to repel a breach. Now, joining our Medal of Honor recipients are current members representing each branch of the United States Armed Forces. And singing God Bless the USA, Grammy Award winner Lee Greenwood.
If tomorrow all the things were gone, I'd work for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. Thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, Detroit down to Houston, and New York to LA. There's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say, sing it! And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand with us and show your support for all of these brave men and women.